And I'm up, everybody, so welcome back to another fantastic video. My name's Kenny, and welcome back. It is Friday. It's black and white QM raid all day. I'm not going to spend too much time on this, as you've already seen QMs. We had the QM raid day back in January. Some more QMs. So my goal is so we can get to 3,000 and 3,000 white QM energy and 2,000 black QM energy, and we managed to do that, and I'll talk about it in the rest of the video. So let's go into the video. Let's go. Right, we are going into the first bit, the first raid of white QM, trying to do a duo with myself. We managed to do it. It wasn't as hard as I thought. It was a pain, especially since we were struggling with the internet. But also, if you probably noticed, this video is much shorter than the other videos of the road to Kalos. I didn't want to bore you with a lot of stuff, and also I am in a bit of a rush, so I don't want to spend too much time on these. But of course, tomorrow I'll be going and to do the Kalos tour. Of course, you probably ain't seeing this until Saturday, so it technically is the Kalos tour for you, but it ain't for me right now, so there's that. Also, the road to Kalos Unova research we did complete. I just don't know where the footage is of that, so I didn't put it in this video, so you know that's not in here. But I did do a couple of white QM raids and a couple of black QM raids to try and get to that 2,000 black QM energy and 3,000 white QM energy. So we have 3 white QMs, 2 black. So that's all we need for now. But QM we better be back maybe in the future. We don't know. So there we go. We're not getting that much energy from these. I don't know if it's because it wasn't the raid day. But we weren't getting that much. Hopefully we don't get anything decent, otherwise it kind of screws up the pattern of what we are going to be powering up from the QMs from the previous times QM has been part of the raids. And there we go. QM there. Going into the next raid. Unfortunately, I had to remote raid into these because the internet was really bad around here. I don't know why the data is struggling. I think it's just because it's just bad. So I'm coming in with the Mega Metagross to hit in at the start of this. Unfortunately, the ult does not have Metagross. Mega Metagross. So I'm struggling with that. We probably would have gotten it down a lot more faster if we did. And then we are coming in with the non-Origin, the normal Palkia. Not the Origin form, but the normal one. Usually we'll probably use like Dawn Wings, Necrozma, and probably Zacian in the future against these to see what that is. Also, some people soloed it with just a Mega Lucario, but my Mega Lucario is not that strong. It's like 96 IVs, so Mega Metagross is basically what I can use and only use against these, so it's what I'm going for. In the future, it'll probably be something different. But yeah, you know, it's just one of those things. Hopefully you're all excited for the Gold Tour. I am. Of course, there's a late night tonight. I need to go to bed at some point and wake up in the morning, get showered, and literally head off to the Gold Tour. It's going to be in a bit of a rush to get all this video up for Saturday. Unfortunately, we ran out of time on Friday to get this up, so we will get it up Saturday, which is the day of the Gold Tour, but we will get it up. Yeah. Oh, yep, there we go. Got some cure, which is nice. Going in with another white cure. Oh, yeah. So we did 2 with myself, and then I ran out of revives. So now I'm just remoting from just different people, sending me different raids. And I was like, thanks so much for that. I didn't want to use all of them, as I don't want to make this video any longer, since we've technically seen white and black cure before in Cure Raid Day. And of course, I forgot about the time research. So yeah, it was a bit of a mess up there. We are taking this one down. Actually pretty well, actually. Is there 2 people in here? Let me check. Oh no, I am still doing this. Okay. I didn't notice. So I did 3 duos for White Cube, and after that I did like a heck of a lot of remotes. It was an expensive endeavour. Trying to do 2,000 black, because we only had like 1,000, and then 3,000 white. Managed that. But yeah, it was something, I guess. Well, at least we're going to get some black and white cubes at some point in the future, once we bottle cap our Mewtwo. Yeah. There we go. And we're going in with another white cube. I think this should be one that I'm doing with a bunch of people. No, I'm still doing it. Right, I did a lot more duos than I tried, you know. I mean, at this point I did actually kind of run out of revive, so I wasn't actually using completely all of my good counters on the ult. Basically I had to rely on that. The main was giving me a lot to do. Yeah. I had to rely on that. My main was doing all the damage. So I had to put Metagross in the first section. Of course, if you are watching this Saturday with Gold Tour, of course we need to put the Megas in the 6th spot, like I've been doing for the last years and stuff, for the Super Mega Raids. So that's exciting, but can't do all those, so. Because of course, trying to take down all the shields is going to be a pain. And there we go. Getting that White Cube down. Oh, 40 on the clock. Maybe we would have probably get a net down a lot faster. If you have both. Mega Metagrosses on the alt and on the main. But, you know, this is one of those things. Boom. There we go. And that's a 1991. And we did get a good one, actually, with the backgrounds. Unfortunately, we didn't have the... I think this one was a background, I think. Yes, it is. It's a background. Okay, it's the black one. So, we needed Reshiram with the white background to fuse those together and make the white Kyurem with that special background. Unfortunately, I have to try and trade for that. But we don't need to right now. And it has that black and white special background, which is pretty cool. There we go. And this is another this is another one down. And because I headed this early, we know that this is another background. There we go. And that's the white one. So I added this in there. So once we get the opposite of the different sides in a trade for the Zekrom and the Reshiram, we will trade that and turn that into a thing. So right, let's go into this. So as you can see, we've finally got all of the Kyurem energy that I needed for the rest of this video. So we've got the 2000 Mega Energy, well, Fusion Energy for Kyurem and the 3000 for White. And then you can see all my research is done. As you can see, the Road to Kalos store ticket is done. I will unlock that tomorrow. And then of course the Road to Unova ticket is kind of not completely done. So we'll unlock this ticket tomorrow and get that Lucario with the background tomorrow, which is kind of fun. I'm excited for that. Right, so it is Go Tour tomorrow on Saturday. I'm excited, so I've got to get this video up and edited. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll leave you all. So got to get to Go Tour. Thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you all tomorrow. Goodbye.